The Indiana Democratic Party says it will implement a new code of conduct for all of its members.
The decision comes after allegations of sexual misconduct against Indiana Senate Minority Leader Greg Taylor and allegations of sexual harassment against Thomas Cook, the former chief of staff for Democratic Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett.
As Fox 59 State House reporter Hannah Adamson explains tonight, that code of conduct is one of several steps being taken by party leaders and by lawmakers.
In light of sexual misconduct allegations surrounding several high-ranking Democrats, the Indiana Democratic Party, or INDEMS, voted to pass a new code of conduct all party members must follow.
I think it's a very important first step. It sets the tone that we're not going to be business as usual. We're going to have some processes in place, and it's common sense, frankly.
INDEMS says the code pertains to, quote, incidents of bias, discrimination, and harassment. Those who violate the code could face disciplinary action, ranging from a written warning to a ban.
People will feel it doesn't go far enough. Some people will feel it's too far. You can have reasonable disagreement about the details of it, but I think at the end of the day, it's incredibly important to have something like this in place.
In a statement, Chairman Mike Schmuel says in part, quote, establishing a code of conduct ensures all complaints brought to the party are treated fairly and equally. The party also voted to form an internal ethics committee to investigate alleged misconduct. However, it's unclear who exactly would be on the committee and who would be leading it. Republican strategist Michael Murphy says any successful ethics committee should include members independent of current party politics.
If you want to rebuild trust and credibility, then you bring in people from the outside. The Republican Party, frankly, should do the same thing.
This comes weeks after the Indiana Senate tweaked its sexual harassment policy to include apprentices and pages.
I think we have a pretty strong process right now, but we're always willing to try to improve it.
In an interview last month, Senate Majority Leader Rod Bray said he had hesitations about adding HR to the Senate Ethics Committee process, but didn't rule it out entirely. He also did not clarify how many complaints the Senate Republican caucus has had in the last decade.
You know, unfortunately, I'm not at really liberty to talk about employment or personnel challenges like that. It's the reason that, you know, those employees have a right to privacy, and we need to try to respect that.